You are now listening to Playbook Radio. Here is your host, Martin Williams.
And welcome to Playbook Radio. My name is Martin Williams. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. You may do so on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. All the links to the podcast can be found at gameplanplaybook.com. That's gameplanplaybook.com. So today what I wanted to talk to you about is starting your side business or your side hustle. And a lot of times what happens with people is that they get this great idea, they get this momentum, they get this excitement about starting a business, and they quickly fizzle out. And sometimes it's so easy to see why it happens. But one of the biggest things that I think people struggle with is that they focus on money and they focus on followers and they focus on subscribers. And I completely get it. I completely understand why you would do that, right? Because at the end of the day, you want to make money. At the end of the day, you want to be profitable so you can ultimately leave your job and ultimately, move it full time into doing the business that you want to do and that you love to do. But when you start your business, when you start this entrepreneurial journey, in my opinion, you should focus on getting 1% better. Okay. Like I said, you don't want to focus on followers, don't want to focus on subscribers. You don't want to focus on money. If you focus on any of those things, you're going to run out of steam. You're going to run out of momentum, and you're going to quit. Like 90+% of the people quit. Too many people focus on the external variables, things that are honestly out of your control. Okay. Followers, subscribers, money, those things are out of your control. Okay. What is in your control is getting 1% better. Okay. And when you do focus on the one thing, which is getting 1% better, you will get to the place ultimately where you start having people follow you, when you start having people subscribe, and ultimately you'll start making money. Right. So when I say getting 1% better, what am I talking about? You want to get better at making products. You want to get better at creating content. You want to get better at communicating your message. You want to get better at being consistent, right? And when I say being consistent, I'm talking to me too, right? Because sometimes I struggle with consistency, but you want to focus on getting better at being consistent. And then as a result of doing those things, as a result of being better at those things, or getting better at those things, like I said, the external stuff will come, the money will come, the subscribers will come. Right? But if you're not focused on getting 1% better every single day, then you're going to be focused on 10 things. And if we know anything about how focus works, right, you're much more focused and you're much more able to focus when you focus on one thing at a time. You don't want to focus on 10 things. You want to focus on one thing, right? Single focus produces the greatest result, right? Some people say, well, focus on getting 0.001% better every day. And that's fine. You can use whatever number you want. I like 1% because in 100 days, I'll be 2 times as good as I am now. Right. And then, using that concept, you can grow exponentially. Okay. And those rewards will start finding you instead of you chasing down money, chasing down clients, chasing down customers. People will start finding you because you're operating at a higher level. A lot of companies have been figuring out, or trying to figure out for years, I should say, why people buy. Why do people, do the things? Why do customers follow? Why do customers subscribe? And honestly, they're making educated guesses at the end of the day. Sometimes you can follow trends. Sometimes there's things that stand out, but for the most part, they're just guessing. Right. And what worked 5 years ago may not work now. Okay. But what I do know works for sure is getting 1% better. Right. That is the sure path to get to where you want to get to. Make better podcasts, make better blogs, make better ads, make better products, make better services. However you get your content, get your stuff out, just get better at it. Okay. The first part of the sprint to freedom is, basically shipping, what we call shipping, right? In this space of entrepreneurial activity, a lot of people use that word ship, right? Whether it's shipping content or shipping products, right? The first part is, you're going all in on shipping. And in this particular mode, you're not shipping based on any assumptions. You're shipping stuff out to people. You're shipping articles and blogs and podcasts and, small products, because you want to see what the marketplace wants, right? What does the marketplace need at this time, right? So you're not making any assumptions. You're just putting stuff out just to see what the marketplace needs. And in time, you're going to get something called feedback, right? You're going to start getting data. And what you got to do is you got to pay attention to that data, pay attention to that feedback, and then make version 2 of your product based on the feedback that you get from version 1. Because in that feedback, you're going to start making sales, you're going to start getting followers, you're going to start getting subscribers. But if you don't do step 1, you won't get to step 2. And getting to step 2 and step 3 and, getting to, like I said, profitability, getting to the point where you start building an audience, all starts with getting 1% better every single day. When you get 1% better, your stuff gets better, your delivery gets better, your timing gets better, your message gets better, and in time, everything else will come up with it. So thank you so much for listening. My name is Martin Williams. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you for listening to Playbook Radio. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this podcast with family and friends. And if you're ready to take the next step in your personal development journey, consider trying Mental Recoding by Playbook Strategies. These short audios are designed to help you reprogram your thoughts around different life subjects, such as finances, health, work, relationships, and much more. Click the link below to explore mental recoding products to help reshape your mind.